because it is really about what I say in the book. We have, we want to be gain the knowledge of natural state. This in this process we are going to work with the body, the energy, the mind, the three vajra, the three kayas, and we are developing knowledge about ourselves, by developing more intimacy, communication. What did I say this? I'm losing it. Love. And like I mentioned in the introduction, I'm speaking each one is this, Instruction is always 3 in 3. So you have Semde, Londe, Mengade, but then you have body, speech, and mind. And then each one there is body, speech, and mind. They all interfere 3 in 3, and each one has the 3 of the 3. It's the same in Valhalla teaching with Yana inside Sariye and with all different levels. So it gets a bit complicated like this, but anyway. So it's to emphasize on the fact that, the first stage, is connected to Lande, the same day, the same day, and this is direct introduction. So direct introduction is gaining the knowledge of who you are. To have the direct experience of who you are, and with the point out from the teacher and the point out through the practices. That gives you the experience, and then you can confirm by the other one you had with the teacher, for example. First, we are with oneself, but oneself is connected to mind, it's connected to body, it's connected to energy, So this is where we have the 3 in the 1, because the first one is direct introduction, But direct introduction is not only connected to mind, like it is in induction or in Vajrayana, Direct introduction is also connected, but you have to develop intimacy. So you learn about your energy, you learn about yourself inside, So this is direct introduction there also. Then also connected to the body. So you are creating the space. So the body has more spaciousness to it. So then it creates more easy to experience a natural state with the mind. The mind is more clear, everything more transparent. So within these 3, we have the direct introduction with oneself. Then we have the second statement of Dhaya Dorje, go beyond doubt. But here, the going beyond doubt, we transfer the experience with oneself, the communication with oneself, the intimacy with oneself, the love for oneself. Now this is brought towards nature. Why? Because we are composed of 5 elements. Why is it connected to Dzogchen Londe? Because Dzogchen Londe is very much about bringing everything in balance, aligning everything at the body energy, in the pranas. So then when you are sitting in a position with all the instructions, it's all falling into place. Naturally, you experience natural state. It's behind mind. Is behind understanding. Only thing you have to do is to apply the methods very precisely. But those methods are much connected with the cycle of the moon, so that affects the inner pranas, the balance of the 5 elements, different time of the days. So different time of the days are connected to 5 elements. So all together, that's why, if you develop this relationship with and romance and intimacy, love with nature, you're more in tune also with your 5 elements inside. So then it becomes more easy to understand how to bring things in harmony, in balance within oneself in relation to your prana and all this. So that's why then we have second statement of Dhaya Dorje, go beyond doubts with Dzogchen Londe. That's why then we develop everything connected to nature, within and outside. So then once we are complete that, we move to the third stage, the last statement of Dhaya Dorje, just develop. So to developing, it means also you can reach rainbow body eventually, or great transfer if this is very rare, but we have to keep open. So then we are going to another level of intimacy, if I'm not talking about couple right now, then I say it's couple. Yeah, it's couple because it's a day and night. We are the practices of Togal with the light, and we have the practices of Yanti in the dark. Day and night is masculine and feminine. So we are working with these two energies, but in direct contact. Once we have realized inside, now we want to be able to understand this relationship, intimacy, romance, and love with a partner if possible. Otherwise it's enough with your own both. But then the other practices are connected to Togal and Yanti. That doesn't mean if you are with a partner, maybe we have also some practice connected to Lande, but more in the spirit of Togal. Because the Lande also works with the visions, developmental vision, and because with Lande you can attend the rainbow body. Same as Togal. So this is the spirit. And within that, we have teaching of Tao. Because why? Because Tao is very much, we have a teaching of Tao, we have other teachings who are more complement to gain knowledge about our energy, about they are opening the mind different way. We don't get stuck in a tradition. We have knowledge. Our knowledge is absolute. It's not limited in one tradition. But because Dzogchen is one of the fastest paths that exist, then that's what I meant to transmit. The spirit is there, but also Tao is very active because it has some benefit for other problems. But maybe you do this practice that help you for the more advanced of the Dzogchen, Lande, and Togal, and Yanti or Semde. So it's all helping each other, and also because I love it. So then we have also the use of dancing and so many ways to learn to integrate the energy. So, for example, if we are talking with the Tao and the practice of Tai Chi, Qigong, or Bagua, or anything like this, or music, they are arts that help you to integrate the state in movement, in action. So you're not limited to just sitting. There is yogas, that help to integrate. First, they help to prepare you to enter the natural state. To not enter, but to reconnect with the natural state, to create a space for the natural state. Yeah, that's the right way. To create a space for the natural state to be. So like I speak at the first level with the same day, we have, creating spaciousness within oneself, within the body, and then spaciousness with the energy so they can flow everywhere, spaciousness of the mind, So then we can use teachings like the Dragon Buddha Yoga, because this is what it is doing. So then when you come and stop, you are sitting doing nothing, you can experience natural state more easily. But everything, all these tools are means for you to help you to move. So from the other tradition, what is used is tools to help you, but it works from different angles. Because maybe one angle is better for one person and the other angle is better for another person. So we are not limited in only one thing. But the essence that I explained at the beginning from the 3 different stages is very important. And that's what remains in all. Or I'm using some of the Tao teaching, or I'm using some of the I Ching teachings, or I am using some of the Siddha teachings, but it carries the same flow. It is in the Dzogchen of spirit. It is in Dzogchen of Hatha Yoga. It is in the spirit of self-perfection, great perfection, one being. The retreats of gracious being, if we have those three, it's minimum 21 days, 21 days, 21 days as a retreat. Or then if we extend 1 month, we have 3 months retreat. And this, if you are able to move on to the next level, but maybe one level can take very long, but at least 2 levels, the 2 first ones, everybody can move almost. If they are trying to come to this teaching, I can make it that everybody will move, all of them 3. If they are in a retreat, it means they are possible. It is possible for them to be. Otherwise, they will not be in the retreat. So, of course, we think that we have also worked with the sound, with a lot of self-healing. Self-care, self-healing is very present in everything, because those are also tools that we need every day. You have a problem, then you need to solve it with the physical, the energy, your mind. So you apply healing for your self-healing, self-transformation, better than healing. So this is also Tantra. So Tao in Tantra is very present within the Dzogchen because we need those tools. It's very difficult in a modern society to come to a point where you can just be in a state of Dzogchen and everything is okay. At some moment, even myself at some moment, I have to use tools from tantric tools because I am not able to override everything. Because today the energies out there is too crazy. If you stay in nature all the time, then it's okay. But we're exposed to so many things. So we need those tools for transformation. In the teaching, that's what is brought forward also, is to use those tools. And all of it together, this is a great being.